Welcome back and happy Friday to all of you at home. Happy Friday to you, Erika in the Weather Authority Center now. Well, it's just been pretty seasonable.
Happy Friday.
Like.
We made it to the weekend.
We did. It's finally here.
We made it to April, too.
I know. Can you believe it? It's already April 2022.
It's crazy. Time flies when you're having fun.
When you're doing something. What's the weather looking like this weekend?
Yeah, so actually, let's do a month recap because it is the first of the month. So this is what you can expect across the Central Coast for various locations here. Salinas, your average is around that 67-degree mark, which is where we were near today. So right in that average range. Our average lows are really in the 40s across the board. We do have mostly 60s, with the exception of our inland locations, King City in those mid-70s. So the last 2 days, we've actually been real close already to those monthly averages. Now we are going to blow these out of the water by midweek. In fact, many of our inland locations are going to warm up significantly, something we don't want to hear. We still need some rain. Our rain totals, well, not too much of a talker in April either. Many locations are around an inch, if not less than an inch for several locations, less than an inch for Salinas, Hollister, and King City. Our Santa Cruz, though, you're usually about 2 inches about this month. And we're having an inch mainly in Monterey and Watsonville. So that kind of gives you an idea of what's ahead for the month, or at least our averages should be. Like I said, though, we have a significant warm-up coming by midweek next week. We are kind of in this flat weather pattern, so we're not seeing a lot of fluctuation in our temperatures. We're not in this dominant ridge of high pressure or this dominant trough either. We're just kind of in the middle. So our temperatures may be warming up just a little bit, and that's because we're not seeing those low clouds in place. That's really the only reason. We do have a little change, though, Sunday into Monday, and that's all thanks to this little system just to the north of us. As it scoots by, we will actually see an increase in clouds on Sunday, and then they'll disappear into Monday, and we'll start to warm up with this ridge of high pressure building back in. This ridge of high pressure will start to become very dominant as we head into midweek. Look at this. Tuesday into Wednesday, look at how far north this ridge of high pressure goes. That is a very significant ridge of high pressure, and that means we are going to see temperatures in that record-breaking territory Wednesday, probably through Friday. So just be prepared for that. If you like the comfortable spring weather, the next few days is the time for that. We are going to see those low clouds around the Monterey Peninsula and the southern locations of the Bay move back in tonight into tomorrow morning. So don't be surprised if we see more low clouds in places, even in the Salinas area tomorrow morning. But we're looking at mostly clear skies throughout the night into Sunday. When we do have some high clouds that will start to push in ahead of that system just to the north of us. We'll see a few more clouds on Sunday, but overall it's still going to be a fairly pleasant day. Monday we'll start to see our temperatures fall just a hair as that system continues to pass by. But again, overall we're not going to see a huge fluctuation in temperatures, not until at least Tuesday there. Now here's what you can expect for tomorrow. 70 for Santa Cruz. We're going to be in those mid to upper 70s in the Santa Cruz Mountain. Coastal locations will be in those mid to upper 60s. Overall, most locations will be warming up a few degrees. 70s for our interior locations, mid 70s in Hollister up into Gilroy, and then we will be a little bit cooler as we head toward the peninsula. 64 for Marina. Speaking of the peninsula, we are going to see at least a warm up getting out of those 50s. 60 for Pacific Grove, 65 for Monterey, I should say, and Carmel, you'll be at 64. Up and down the Salinas Valley, yeah, we got some pleasant 70s to look forward to, even some 80s as we head south into Bradley. But again, as we head toward the coast, we'll be a little bit cooler into those upper 60s. Again, not much to talk about temperature-wise. We'll have that breezy conditions as that system passes through. Temperatures really staying in those mid-60 range, and it's not until Wednesday, Tuesday into Wednesday, we start to warm up, and it's going to be real nice Thursday into Friday. Temperatures even along the coast in those upper 70s to low 80s. For our inland locations, this is the hot spot. We are going to see temperatures nearing that 90-degree mark by Thursday. So our interior locations are going to get really hot with this dominant ridge of high pressure that will move in by midweek. So we will continue to track these conditions for you. But as far as the weekend goes, it's looking pretty pleasant and very spring-like for you.
All right.